ladies and gentlemen, the drug angle is only exploding with each passing day. We've heard names stumbling out, the drug cartel, Imtiaz Khatri and other names that have come out. But tonight we bring to you yet another explosive news break on the News Hour that proves beyond doubt the drug angle is the most crucial angle in this entire investigation, one that could crack this case open. It was not just Riya Chakravarti and her brother Shouvik Chakravarti who were involved in the drug ring. In fact, even their father, Indrajit Chakravarti, has been confronted today with the drug link. Was he only in the knowledge about his children's drug use, but was he a user himself? That's the question the CBI has asked Indrajit Chakravarti today, because in the digital dump transferred from the Enforcement Directorate to the CBI is one big chat. And I'll bring you that chat on how this seems to be all in the family. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is really in this chat. This is the chat that we have accessed. This is a chat from September of 2018. And this is what Shouvik Chakravarti, we've deciphered his numbers. Bro, where are you? And the response comes from this somebody who's being identified as a drug dealer and a drug supplier, who says, "Home bro, what's up?" This is what is the response to Shouvik Chakravarti's question that is asked. Let's take a look at want a boom bro. This is what Shouvik Chakravarti tells the drug dealer. Want a boom bro, and boom is slang for a particular kind of drug, marijuana based. And this is what he says. Wanted a boom bro, dad wants. Dad wants, and says didn't realize his mal is over. That's what Shouvik Chakravarti is telling the drug dealer, drug supplier, what have you. Wanted a boom bro, dad wants, didn't realize his mal's over. And then the supplier says, LOL, laugh out loud bro, mine's over as well, scoring tomorrow. Clearly this is a code for saying I'm going to get my supplies tomorrow. Scoring tomorrow. And this is the chat that has been accessed by the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate. Scoring tomorrow is what he says. This is the number of Shouvik Chakravarti. Scoring tomorrow. And he says, haha, okay bro. So this is the supplier, and this is what Shouvik is being told. And he says, dad wants it. I didn't know his mal's over. So was Indrajit Chakravarti also a user, consumer of drugs like boom that are mentioned here? They've talked about doobies in the past, boom in the past, and now this link that surfaces. And this has been the question. Is dad wants referring to Indrajit Chakravarti? Is dad maybe just a code word for somebody else? But this is what Shouvik Chakravarti is talking to possibly a drug supplier and asking for boom. Chats that have been got from 2018 September, when Sushant Singh Rajput was clearly nowhere in the picture of the Chakravartis, Riya Chakravarti. So, ladies and gentlemen, yet another angle, yet another question surfaces. It is this chat which Shouvik Chakravarti has with a drug supplier, where they talk about boom availability for dad, and says dad wants, didn't realize his mal's over. That's the big breaking news. Another chat accessed, and this is what we are getting you right on top of the News Hour tonight. Drugs, drugs, drugs. And here's the proof. Here's the proof of the numbers. This is Shouvik Chakravarti's number right here, 91673 something, and that's what's visible right here, 91673 something. We blacked out the number, and of course this number 983 something something is actually the number of a drug dealer or supplier, as agencies are looking at it right now. CBI questioned Indrajit Chakrabarti about this particular chat and what it was all about. Siddhant Mishra joining me from Mumbai. Siddhant, yet another revelation coming out with these chats. What do you think this is all about, and did the CBI ask about this to the Chakrabartis who were summoned by the CBI this evening?
Well, you know, Navika, at 7:30 around, we broke a story where the fresh peddler arrested by NCB confesses the fact that he was in touch with Souvik Chakrabarti. Now at 9, you have got this exclusive for our viewers, where it is a proof that how Souvik Chakrabarti was actively involved with cartels and how he was asking for a boom, for doobie and for a narcotic substance, and that entire conversation has been accessed by Times Now. Now you see, on the very first day when we broke these chats, Navika, the next day CBI confronted them with the same. Today also the Chakrabartis were called in at CBI, and even Indrajit Chakrabarti was also questioned that whether he knows anything about marijuana, whether he's actively involved with the cartel, whether he is aware that, you know, Sushant was being given drug. And I'm pretty sure, Navika, that the chats we are playing today, tomorrow again agencies are going to confront them with the same piece of evidence. Now it's a very crucial piece of evidence, Navika, and you know, the latest peddler that has been arrested by NCB has clearly said that he knows Souvik Chakrabarti, he knows Chakrabarti, and it was Times Now who broke it first, and here we have a proof. We have also been told that there is one
tumbling out of the cupboards one by one, and we continue to follow these investigations to piece together the evidence, because this is the drug link that might finally crack this entire case. So, ladies and gentlemen, the legitimate question on the News Hour tonight is just this. Why would this drug link also be buried by the Mumbai police? And is Ria's family part of a bigger drug ring? That's the question and the debate. Ria, dad, drug link coming up on the other side.
You're watching the News Hour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Hashtag Sushant case breakthrough. Yet another breakthrough brought to you by Times Now. And I want to introduce my panel this evening. Amit Satam, MLA of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, Ishkaran Bhandari, advocate. Also joining me this evening, Rahul Ishwar, Ketan Vaidya, Shoaib Chaudhary, Ravi Srivastav, and of course Shehzad Poonawala with us. Shehzad Poonawala, to you first. Now, yet another link, yet another question, allegedly now that Indrajit Chakrabarti, is that who it is when Souvik Chakrabarti refers to him as dad needs bro, his mal is over? Is that what it means? And is this part of a larger drug circuit?
Well, you know, even though the story is all about drugs, dhoka and drama, there is a little bit of sanskar, maybe taken from that famous film, I don't remember the name, but it said it's all about loving your parents and perhaps their need for boom. I mean, boom is a slang name or a street name for a drug. And this is the same Ria Chakrabarti who appeared on this sponsored interview and said nothing about her own drug usage. In fact, her lawyer said that she is like God's best angel who doesn't consume any drugs. I'm ready to do a blood test. And here you find that the entire family is in this shady business of drugs. But this is not about making a moral judgment. The point is that the moment the drug nexus was brought out by Navika, I am questioning why isn't the Mumbai police been able to unearth any of these things? It took 3 central agencies, the CBI, ED and the Narcotics Bureau, to reach to this drug cartel. And now this drug drug cartel is having many more interesting people joining in it. Today, the name taken by Ashok Sarogi, the person, his father has a linkage with a political party. That same political party's home minister come and said it's a suicide. And there is another political party that was batting for nightlife to be extended in Mumbai for 24 hours. And then now I'm being told that some of the peddlers who have been caught on being interviewed have given the names of certain politicians they're supplying to. And now I'm beginning to question this. This is the reason why Times now, I'm told, is on the certain hit list and radar of certain political establishment in Maharashtra, which did not want any of this to come out. Therefore, they tried to bury the matter of Sushant in the last 65 days. They did not want CBI to come into it. They did not want to investigate the drug link. And today, I'm told that fake cases, fake suits, and harassment, slander is all awaiting you, Navika Kumar, especially you, because of the kind of investigation you're doing in this case.
Well, you know, be that as it may, the job is on, the investigations are on, and it's not going to be so easy to make us back off from this investigation. And I want to get in Ishkaran Bhandari. Ishkaran Bhandari, you know, this is the chat which is being put before the Chakrabarti family. Father of Riya Chakrabarti and mother was summoned today. We understand that this chat has also been something that they have been confronted with. Because the question really here is, did everyone in the family know about the drugs and the usage or the dealing that was going on, quote unquote, as stated by the agencies? And it seems that everything really boiling down to the central focus of the drug ring in this.
Navika, I was watching your 6 p.m. debate with keen interest. Because I think legally 2 things have come out of this which are extremely important. Thing number one which has come out is Shruti Modi's lawyer also has spoken that one Mr. Imtiaz Khatri was the kingpin, and there are some other videos of Imtiaz Khatri with Sushant Singh Rajput which are also not in the best light. How he is allegedly forcing or controlling or something of that sort.
Yes, we can play out those visuals. And Ishkaran, you know, I beg your indulgence for a minute, because let me just play out that sound bite of the lawyer of Shruti Modi, close contact and close friend of Riya Chakrabarti, in whose defense her lawyer Ashok Sarogi made this statement. Let's listen in to Ashok Sarogi so that our viewers can understand how big and how deep this link goes.
Now, as far as drugs are concerned, it's a very common thing in the film industry. If you remember, one of the TV actress has committed suicide, and her boyfriend was in the clouds, and there was a news that he was supplier of the drugs. There were other news also, like Mamta Kulkarni and others. So it's a very common factor. Even today, if you wander around the Lokhandwala area and Oshiwara area, I'm sure you will be in a position to get some person who is ready to deliver you the things. So it's a very common thing in the film industry. Now, as far as the supply, etc. is concerned, it is also within the knowledge of the police authorities as to how these things are being supplied. All these drugs are being supplied by one of the topmost person in the trade, that is Mr. Khatri. Now, as far as Mr. Khatri is concerned, he is a very big person. I believe today...
What's his full name, sir? What's
Imtiaz Khatri.
Okay.
I believe that today, since I am taking his name, tomorrow there might be some problems with me also, because he is that kind of influential person. He do not have influence only in the Bollywood but also in the ministry. He is very close to the political party, that is NCP. And I must tell you, his 2 family members were also involved in the irrigation scheme running into thousands of crores of rupees. They were behind the bar, and it is only after the present government came into existence they have been granted bail. So
who are those 2 relatives, if you can name for our viewer?
Father and son, both were behind the bar for almost, I can say, about 2 years. And thereafter, when the present government came, obviously their own government has come, and therefore they have been bailed out. Now,
we have one video of also 2017 party where Mr. Khatri, allegedly Mr. Khatri, can be seen guiding Sushant, controlling him, guiding him to the vehicle.
Sir, I'll tell you that if you look at that video will show how many politicians have attended to that party. Now, I'm sure that you will find at least the number of MLAs of Maharashtra Assembly as it was at that point of time attending that party, which will show the kind of influence he was having upon the politicians.
So you're making these allegations on Imtiaz Khatri. Has ever any link of him in the past came with the drug cartel or drug racket? How much you are sure when you're making these allegations on Mr. Imtiaz Khatri?
Sir, I have got this information from the video chats which I have in my possession. Of course, Khatri is not named, but the person whom I have named, Sohail Sagar, that he has specifically named these persons. I must tell you, Bandra police has called him and he was there at Bandra police station for about a day, and thereafter, obviously, since he has got a big connections, he was allowed to go and no records have been made. If you take out the footage of Bandra police station, you will find his presence. But subsequently, all the records about his attendance, etc., that has gone. So this entire trade is being controlled by Mr. Khatri, and it is nothing new because since I am concerned with the film trade, I come across so many persons who are taking the drugs, who are known to me, who are being forced to take the drugs, and on some of the occasions because of say want of work, etc., they are being forced to go into this line.
Well, that's the full disclosure coming in from Shruti Modi's lawyer Ashok Sarogi and Ishkaran Bhandari. He fears for his life. He says he has evidence in the form of video chats. Also, the big breaking news coming in that Indrajit Chakrabarti has been summoned again by the CBI tomorrow. So chats that we put out and Sarogi's disclosures make it amply clear all this was evidence available to the Mumbai police. Why was it not looked at? Why was it buried?
Two things which come out, and as I said, I saw the 6 p.m. debate where you broke this story, are of seminal importance. Number one, this is not a random person speaking. This is a lawyer for Shruti Modi speaking. He says he has video calls as evidence that this was a drug racket of Mr. Imtiaz Khatri, a very strong, powerful, influential person. That is part one, the drug racket which you have broken. And I hope and I request to you for the people of India that along with Sushant Singh Rajput case, please pursue this drug angle. We need to save our young generations and every generation from the menace of drugs in Mumbai. Beyond the case of Sushant Singh Rajput, here we are reacting after the event. I hope Times Now continues this so we do not have another event of this mafia which is interlinked with drug and terrorism and Hawala and everything, as you know very well. Second point which comes here, Navika, is also extremely important. He said that one of the people was summoned to Bandra police station. He has photos of this person going to Bandra police station, one Mr. Sohail, and the Bandra police station did not record this. If this is true, and I say if this is true because I have no ways of knowing it, we can see it with evidence, then this is a thing which CBI must investigate, that in a pending investigation, if a person is summoned to a police station, did you record a statement and make it a part of case diary, or did you cover it up? And if it is not recorded, if it is covered up, then it shows direct involvement of very influential and powerful people who are the puppet masters of this entire thing. Because this is a lawyer's statement. It has to be taken by due seriousness.
But there was no FIR. You know, whether there was a case diary, 57 people were called, summoned, and you know, some sort of a parade was going on in the Bandra police station. But the fact of the matter is, Mr. Ravi Srivastava, you've been raising your hand. Not one of these issues have been answered. Indrajit Chakrabarti's name comes up by his own son saying, Dad wants boom. Dad's mal is over. There are calls that are going out to drug dealers, suppliers, what have you, allegedly. Unless Dad, of course, is a code name for some Maibap that Souvik Chakrabarti is referring to. And the Mumbai police does not record the statement of a man who takes the name of Imtiaz Khatri. You know, is this not collusion?
Till the Mumbai police was doing an inquest under section CRPC 174, there was no drug angle at all. Had it been there, the Mumbai police would have investigated. It has appeared now, and the three media agencies,
all fake?
the ED, the NCB, the CBI, they are
रवि जी, ये fake हो रहा है क्या कुछ?
They will find. Come on, yaar, I did not interrupt you. Why can't you allow me to speak? You did a monologue for 3 minutes.
अरे ये
Allow me to
सारा
speak at
प्रूफ
1
सामने
minute.
आया, मुंबई पुलिस क्यों नहीं निकाल पाई?
Keep quiet. You can
किसको
reply
बचा
me
रही थी
later.
मुंबई पुलिस?
You can reply me later.
कौन से
Don't
युवा
get
नेता
impatient.
सप्लायर की लिस्ट में है?
Don't get impatient. If you are trusting one advocate, Mr. Ashok Saragi,
मुंबई पुलिस
you have
क्यों
to-
drug angle
you
को
have
नहीं
to
जांच
trust
करना चाह रही थी?
another
बताइए।
advocate, Mr. Satish Mane Shinde, who has said that this Sushant family was fully aware of Sushant's
now
mental
Mr.
health,
Sarogi is also
and
bad.
they were giving a prescription from a cardiologist in RML Hospital, Delhi.
You
Sitting
become lawyer
there,
for Riya and Shruti.
He was giving prescription for psychotropic drugs for Sushant, who was in Bombay.
Sir,
And
why
his sister
Mumbai
was
police did
taking
not
it.
investigate
Are
drug
you
link?
aware of it?
Why Navika had to do? Why Navika and Times Now had to do this? What was Mumbai police doing?
Mr. Ravi,
Are they a
Mr. Ravi
tiger or a
Srivastava,
penguin?
Mr. Ravi
Are they a
Srivastava,
tiger or a penguin in
Mr. Ravi
investigation?
Srivastava, इतना चिल्लाइए मत. Mr. Ravi Srivastava, Mr. Ravi Srivastava, इतना चिल्लाइए मत कि कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट आपके लिए बुलाना पड़ जाए यहाँ पर. एक मिनट, मेरी बात सुन लीजिए. मेरी बात तो सुन लीजिए सर, मेरी बात तो सुन लीजिए. आपने कहा कि ड्रग एंगल तो अभी आया है. मुंबई पुलिस के पास जब केस था तब तो ड्रग एंगल था नहीं या आने नहीं दिया ऊपर?
आपका प्रिजम्पशन है. This is your speculation.
था नहीं या आने नहीं दिया ऊपर? किसको बचा रहे थे? डॉक्टर आनंद रंगनाथन. डॉक्टर आनंद रंगनाथन, if Times Now can access these chats, if Times Now can access these chats. एक मिनट, रवि श्रीवास्तव जी, cardiologist is on the way. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, I want to ask you, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, the fact is here that Times Now has accessed not this chat but earlier chats from where the drug involvement in this came in. And these phones, all of this data could have been accessed by the Mumbai police if they wanted to. सुशांत सिंह राजपूत का फोन उनकी कस्टडी में था, रिया का फोन वो कस्टडी में ले सकते थे. They didn't do it. They didn't just get into any of these investigations. Now all these names are tumbling out that Riya was chatting with Jaya Saha, Shruti Modi, Samuel Miranda, all the people, Dipesh Sawant, all of them are having chats, and then they are having chats with people who are supplying them drugs. Somebody called Gaurav Arya comes in a car, honks outside, they come out, collect their drugs, go back inside. Shruti Modi collects a packet, Jaya Saha prescribes how many drops to put in what. All this is going on. The Mumbai police could not investigate any of this, or did the Mumbai police put a lid on this because there were big names involved? And the big names are available with Imtiaz Khatri. The A-listers of Bollywood in pictures with him, from Suraj Pancholi to Tiger Shroff to Hrithik Roshan to Shah Rukh Khan to the works. Manish Malhotra and Karan Johar and company. And of course, Ashok Sarogi, Ravi Srivastava ji, I don't want to be rude. I don't want to put down your fader.
Come on, Navika, you are obstructing the investigation by this way.
Am I?
Yeah.
Was there an investigation by the Mumbai police in the first place, Dr. Anand Ranganathan? Was there an investigation by Mumbai police in the first place? Should they not have got all of this?
You are, by this media coverage, you are harming the investigation.
अरे आपको तो इन्वेस्टिगेशन चाहिए ही नहीं थी, आपको क्यों दर्द हो रहा है?
नाविका, रवि जी,
Did I ever say that there should not be investigation?
Ravi ji, please.
But don't make speculation, presumptions.
Speculation. I'm making speculation. Sir, Ashok Sarogi has made a statement on camera, on our camera, and we broke this story at 6 p.m. in the evening. Not like some copycat channels who have just picked it up. Copy paste is what they do for a living. And I want to ask you, these chats that have been put out have also been accessed by us through hard work, sir. I'll have to lower your fader, lower Ravi Srivastava's faders and Dr. Anand Ranganathan.
Yeah, good evening, Navika. Ravi ji, please शांत हो जाइए वरना कार्डियोलॉजिस्ट इन्हें न्यूरोलॉजिस्ट भी बुलाना पड़ेगा. No, Navika, look, congratulations on your investigation. The drugs angle provides the strongest possible motive in the Sushant Singh Rajput murder case. And I'm glad that it is being investigated to the fullest extent and chased by you. Please continue to chase it. Because wherever there are drugs, Navika, there are politicians. You have brought out today the name of a certain Mr. Imtiaz Khatri. According to your reports and Ms. Singh's lawyer, allegedly a major conduit in drug supplies to Mumbai celebrities. The BJP has demanded a probe into his links with politicians. But the thing is, the best person to tell them about these links is their own spokesperson, Mr. Asif Bamla, who recently tweeted with a pic showing a bear hug with him and his own words that I quote, "He is my bestie, the best friend of Mr. Khatri." Now it is another matter that Mr. Bamla has recently jumped ship from NCP to BJP to Ganga mein naha liye. But the fact remains, Navika, that the cynic in me for these reasons feels the probe into the drugs angle would be snuffed even before it has begun. Because Mumbai is the center of organized crime and drug trafficking in India. And it is inconceivable that politicians do not control it. Of course they do. They need money to fight elections, and the biggest engine that chucks this gravy train along is drug trafficking, with the money laundered through film financing. Confiscation of rape party drugs has increased from 40 kilograms in 2012 to 2,000 kilograms today. Bollywood, according to the confession of its own members, runs on drugs. Anyhow, I repeat, more than Bihar, this case has political ramifications for Maharashtra. One just hopes justice for Sushant isn't sacrificed at the altar of political maneuvering in Maharashtra the moment a politician's name crops up. And it is about to. I can feel it. That would be a tragedy as big as the crime itself. And as for Mr. Khatri, you have a BJP panelist on your show. Please ask him about his spokesperson calling Mr. Khatri the best friend.
Well, I'm going to get in Amit Satam on this particular question, but let me get in Shoaib Chaudhary first. Shoaib Chaudhary, I want to ask you, Bollywood drugs, politician, police nexus is what I think millions of Bollywood films have been made out of. I don't think any of us need a plot really which is not out of a real life experience. In this case, when Sushant Singh Rajput died, did he die because of the drugs, or is the drug angle coming out because of the because of the death of Sushant Singh Rajput? Where is the chicken and egg situation? Did he die because this drug cartel was threatening him, or has the drug cartel been exposed because of his death? Shoaib Chaudhary? I think we have an audio problem with Shoaib Chaudhary. We'll just go across to him. But Amit Satam, a very pertinent question being raised by Dr. Anand Ranganathan. Asif Bamla की पिक्चर आज ट्विटर पे आनंद रंगनाथन ने लगाई है. Who's saying my bestie is Imtiaz Khatri and his name comes in as the kingpin of the drug mafia in Mumbai. You think the BJP government, just till about last year did not know about the fact that there was a nexus between police, politicians, drugs and Bollywood? ये कोई नई discovery है?
See, if you go to see the record of the confiscation of these various types of drugs between the year 2014 to 2019, it is the maximum during these 5 years. Secondly, if any particular person claims to be a friend with a drug peddler, then it is his personal problem. And whosoever no matter to which political party he or she belongs to.
So then,
this is not about
so
politics.
Then why
this is
are
not about BJP or Congress.
Why are you screaming so much if Riya Chakrabarti was giving drugs allegedly to Sushant Singh Rajput? Why are you screaming so much? It is her personal problem and Sushant's personal problem. Then why is the BJP jumping so much?
Exactly.
I didn't get you.
You won't get me. Because it's a tough question.
Why is the BJP demanding a CBI probe into the political links of Mr. Khatri?
You know, if the BJP wants an investigation into the SSR case, you know, that is also a personal issue. वो drugs जो रिया दे रही थी सुशांत सिंह राजपूत को, वो भी उनका personal मामला है. Why do you want to get into it?
उसमें crime हुआ है ना, उसमें crime हुआ है. अगर किसी भी व्यक्ति का किसी भी ड्रग लॉर्ड के साथ में कोई भी संबंध है, irrespective of any political party to which he or she belongs to, he should be brought under the ambit of law. He should be investigated. And the next point is, all these.
So, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, I don't think he has seen the picture that you put out. Why don't you show it to the camera and show him, because he seems to be absolutely unaware of what's going on, you know, under the very nose of the BJP.
If the camera can focus.
See, whatever picture is there, if there is any person, I said very clearly, whosoever has any links with any drug lord, any kind of crime.
No, the question here, Shehzad Poonawalla, is simply this. The question here, Shehzad Poonawalla, is simply this. Have the political linkages always buried the drugs case in Mumbai? And is this something that's waiting to happen this time too?
Let me answer this question. Yeah, let me answer this question. Navika, my friend Anand Ranganathan is absolutely right when he shows this picture and questions the linkages of this man Asif Bamla, who till very recently was in the NCP, and you know why NCP is a favorable party for Mr. Khatri, and now he's jumped ship to BJP. The question is twofold. One question is that was Sushant's death mystery completely sidelined because this drug angle could have led to a bigger political nexus, and be it whoever, be it even Asif Bamla, be it anybody else, was it being hidden because it would have led to certain big politicians? Absolutely yes. Am I with Anand Ranganathan when he says that a complete investigation is required on all fronts? We should know who is Sandeep Singh linked to. We should know who is this Imtiaz Khatri linked to. If the allegations of Mr. Sarogi are right, we should also know who are the people that Mr. Batata, Mr. Chinky Pathan and Mr. Imma are supplying to. Whether they are Bollywood actors, whether they are leaders of any party. And I am telling you on record, Navika, that this entire nexus was being shielded and hidden today. Now see, what the BJP did, if the BJP leadership has protected anybody, let the current government even take those BJP leaders to task. But why is the current government not doing the needful? Why are they coming and saying suicide theory? Why are they not coming and answering that why is the drug link today not being exposed?
I want to ask you, all of these chats that are tumbling out, you know, there are many people in Bollywood who have come out in support of Riya Chakrabarti. It's their right. But I want to ask you, are they coming out of their free volition, or is it something that you just need to do so that the powers that be in a state remain happy with the Bollywood A-listers? Because गंदा है पर धंधा है, करना है. बॉम्बे में रहना है तो जिस तालाब में रहोगे वहां की मगरमच्छ से दोस्ती तो करनी पड़ेगी. मुंबई पुलिस could not find out anything out of these chats, and now suddenly the most horrible secret of Bollywood just tumbles out just like that. And the Mumbai police couldn't.
No, Navika, drugs is an international issue. So it's not only related to Bollywood. Now coming to the Sushant Singh case, this is an issue which started off with an extremely tough effort from media and a certain political party to implicate Shiv Sena, and then now very swiftly trying to move on to NCP, which I am sure is not going to work, because every single effort every single theory of
I don't
starting
know,
from
I don't
nepotism
know,
to
I
movie
don't know,
mafia to
Mr.
Shiv
Shoaib
Sena,
Chaudhary, I
we are
don't know
checking
what
where
gives
it
you,
has fallen
what
flat.
gives you the reason to believe that we are picking on the NCP and not the Shiv Sena. There is one government which has three alliance
No, I'm
partners,
talking
the
about-
Congress, the Shiv Sena and the NCP. The government as a whole was covering up. But breaking news coming in, the peddler, the drug peddler quizzed on B-Town links and who named Shouvik Chakrabarti has just been arrested. This drug peddler has been arrested and he took Shouvik Chakrabarti's name. He's just been arrested and this is the first big arrest that's taken place in this entire case. I'm asking you, Shoaib Chaudhary, why are you choosing between the parties? Mr. Ashok Sarogi, who is the lawyer of Shruti Modi, he's not my lawyer. He chose to name the NCP. He chose to name the NCP.
But at the same time, the gentleman lawyer that you are mentioning about has very clearly stated that this guy Imtiaz Khatri's name is not coming directly in the video that he has. It is coming through somebody else. A guy called Sohail has named Imtiaz Khatri. He may
But
be a
Sohail
Leela, he may be whoever he is. I'm not aware
was
of
called by the Mumbai police and his
Mumbai
statement
police not
hasn't even been
investigated all
recorded.
this?
Shehzad Poonawalla, that he can't see.
This Shoaib Chaudhary must answer why the Mumbai police could not get its hands on the MDMA chat, on the Doobie chat, on this today's chat about giving Papa boom. I mean, is the Mumbai police so incompetent? You call it the Scotland Yard. And as Anand Ranganathan would say, they're not even worth being in our backyard. So this means that Mumbai police has clearly not been allowed to investigate this drug link simply because drug link निकलता तो कोई बड़े युवा नेता का नाम सामने आता. इसीलिए मुंबई पुलिस को कहा गया कि इसको इन्वेस्टिगेट मत करो. ये व्हाट्सएप चैट नाविका के पास पहुंच सकता है, मुंबई पुलिस तक नहीं पहुंचा. एनसीबी इनके पास पहुंच सकती है, मुंबई पुलिस नहीं पहुंची. शौविक चौधरी, डोंट बी सच अ लायर. डोंट बी सच अ लायर, शौविक.
3 दिन राज्यसभा नॉमिनेशन के लिए दिल्ली गए थे, ओवरडोज में 3 दिन अस्पताल में रहे और पूर्व प्रधानमंत्री ने आपके कहा कि जब नौजवानी में गलती हो
आपकी याददाश्त बड़ी अच्छी है.
ये नाम मत लीजिए लोगों के.
आपकी याददाश्त अच्छी है. आप मुझे ये बताइए कि आपके गृह मंत्री ने सुसाइड क्यों बोल दिया बिना जांच के? इस केस पर भी बोलेंगे कि इतिहास में ही रहेंगे.
शहजाद पूनावाला,
ये बताइए कि पोस्टमार्टम की रिपोर्ट में इतनी गलतियां क्यों थी? मुंबई पुलिस सुशांत को कोई प्रोटेक्शन नहीं देती. रिया के प्रोटेक्शन में 4 बार निकल आती है. रिया भी जाती है हर रोज मुंबई पुलिस को ब्रीफ करने के लिए. ये बताइए कि जो पूछताछ फ्लैटमेट से हुई वो सीबीआई कर रही है, मुंबई पुलिस ने क्यों नहीं किया? मुंबई पुलिस ने 65 दिन में कोई एफआईआर क्यों नहीं किया? किसी को गिरफ्तार क्यों नहीं किया? ये मुंबई पुलिस आपकी देश की दुनिया की सबसे बेस्ट पुलिस ने अभी तक जांच के नाम पर सिफर क्यों किया? मुंबई पुलिस ने बिहार की पुलिस को क्वारंटीन कर दिया, पर सीबीआई के बीच में जांच में आड़ा रही थी अपने.
I want to ask you, Shoaib Chaudhary, when you say this entire story has been done to death. 1 minute, Shoaib Chaudhary, you say the entire story has been done to death. Calm down. When you're on a debate, you have to listen to the anchor's question, not give a rally speech like politicians. So calm down, listen to my question. You are saying that this theory has been done to death. May I tell you, Mr. Shoaib Chaudhary, the only person who's been done to death, as you say, is Mr. Sushant Singh Rajput. And his family is grieving tonight. His 74-year-old father wants to know who and how did his son die. Did the Mumbai police not have the accountability to answer that question? In February, when the complaint was made to them, they didn't answer. Today, they are going out of their way to give security to Riya Chakrabarti's father. Are we not people who can ask questions on that? Misplaced priority?
The 74-year-old father, मेरी पूरी सहानुभूति उनके साथ है, but he was aware of the danger to his son's life. उनको यहाँ अपने बेटे के साथ होना चाहिए था. I am repeating myself. I've said this on multiple
May I
times
ask
in
you,
the past.
Dr. Anand
The family
Ranganathan,
has
उनको
been
यहाँ उनके
extremely
बेटे के साथ होना
irresponsible.
चाहिए था
They
जब
should have
बेटे
standing by the side of the son.
जब बेटे के स्टाफ से टिकट
this is
मांगी
all-
थी तो किसने टिकट देने से मना कर दिया था? श्रुति मोदी से उन्होंने टिकट मांगी थी. Who was controlling Shruti Modi? Who was controlling Shruti Modi, Dr. Anand Ranganathan? I put out those chats in front of you. Tell me who was controlling Shruti Modi?
Why he did not have 5,000 rupees to spend on
I
a air
completely
ticket?
condemn the remarks of my
with the
previous
Daily Sun?
panelists. Now, sir, please,
On
I've been
29th of
listening
November
patiently
last
to your
year,
nonsense.
on the very
Please,
first
please listen to
Mr.
my logic for
Shoaib
another minute.
Chakravarti,
He demands a ticket on the
Mr.
very
Shoaib
first
Chaudhary,
conversation.
Mr. Shoaib Chaudhary,
And
this
he's
is
aware
not,
of this
not
is
about
like
a father having 5,000 rupees, sir.
Which Indian
He
family
knew
does that?
his son is living in with somebody. He was caught up in bad company. He wanted the permission because, you know, he comes from a small town. He needed his son to be on board, the girl to be on board before he visited them. If you don't understand these
So,
nuances
I have
of
an
Indian
answer
culture,
now
hang
please have the patience to
on,
listen
hang
to me.
on, Dr. Anand
Please have the
Ranganathan will
patience to hear me
explain
out.
to you.
Navika,
Dr.
please.
Anand Ranganathan.
No. You put me a question. Let me answer that.
No,
Yeah,
you've been...
Navika, please
Not-
fade this gentleman
He asked
out
for
like
a
his
ticket.
career. Please.
Shruti Modi
Now
was the
listen to me.
manager.
I've had enough of this diatribe.
All right, 1
He's
minute,
insulted
Shoaib.
the father
1
yet
minute,
again.
Shoaib.
The
Wait for
father
your turn.
complained to the police five
Wait
months
for your
ago.
Yes, Anand.
Yes, Navika, I'll tell you what these people are worried about. You see, if you analyze this case and look at the best case scenario as far as investigation is concerned and the worst case scenario. The best case scenario is that the people who are involved in the drugs angle are also involved in the Sushant Singh murder case. That means they also instigated this. They were responsible, they were behind it, so they would be arrested. The worst case scenario, ironically, is that they might be that the drugs angle is not connected to the murder, but you will have at least a dozen, possibly more convictions on the drugs angle itself. This is what they are petrified by, that finally Bollywood is going to be cleaned up. Remember, one of the most dreaded gangsters of all time, Al Capone, was actually arrested on income tax fraud. This is what worries them. That, you know, the investigation is now including the drugs angle, and even though that drugs angle might not ultimately connect itself to the murder, it will lead to dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen convictions based
Rahul
only
Ishwar,
on drugs peddling
Rahul
and
Ishwar,
smuggling.
if
This
there
is
a
what scares
cleanup-
them.
If there is a cleanup, if there was a drug angle, why was it not investigated in the first place? Did Sushant Singh Rajput die because there was a drug cartel after him, or is the drug cartel expose now due to the death?
Quick point. One, we are not yet sure whether it is a murder or a suicide.
It is a murder. Enough evidencing, pointing in that direction.
Second, we have to, and everybody in the panel and everybody in the nation will be against drugs. We need a war on drugs. But at the same point of time, how much it is connected to possible suicide or possible homicide is not clear. And there are WhatsApp chats out in the public domain where Sushant's family knew about the depression he had. We have voice note of Sushant where he himself admits that he had mental health issues. So these are two different issues. One, a drug cartel.
Well, I need to take a short break. I need to take a short break. And Rahul Ishwar and Ketan Vaidya, I'm coming back to you because all along, there's just one defense that this pro-Ria, pro-drugs lobby seems to have. And that one defense is the mental illness and mental depression of Sushant Singh Rajput. You show them enough evidence saying that he's a normal man, but no, they will keep coming back to it. Why? Because probably they tried all along to convince him that he was mentally depressed. We'll come back to that question right after this short break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And Ketan Vaidya, I want to bring you in at this point. I want to ask you, you know, somebody makes allegations that we are doing a media circus. Somebody makes allegations that we are doing a media trial. Somebody says, हम एक पार्टी को बचा रहे हैं, सेना को बचा रहे हैं, एनसीपी को फंसा रहे हैं. कोई कहता है हम सबको बचा रहे हैं. कोई कहता है कल से हम ये कवर ही नहीं करेंगे. I want to ask you, Ketan Vaidya, motives are being attached to us when we are on a daily basis asking and bringing details of this investigation which the Mumbai police never brought out. I want to ask you, a person has died, Sushant Singh Rajput. We've seen the chronology of how the death happened despite warnings. And then there was a death before him as well, Disha Salian. Again, his friend commits suicide 5 days before him. Too much of a coincidence from a Hindi film plot, and a B grade one at that. I want to ask you, why are motives being attached to the media rather than to the people who had to be accountable for investigating both these cases?
But these findings were, of course, after the ED found the chats. Now, why Mumbai police couldn't find the chats? It's clear that Supreme Court hasn't found any wrongdoing so far in the case. However, they have also said that the scope of the Mumbai police was limited, and hence we have the CBI, we have NCB, and we have so many other agencies investigating the case. Second point is, if you saw the Ria's interview, she was allegedly very open about everything under the sun, except when the questions were asked about drug links and drug cases, she was extremely cryptic about it. So I think the real clincher here would be drugs and drug-related cases. And I can, from my past experience as a researcher on human rights issues, that Mumbai is a destination. So it's party agnostic. Like your chats revealed that Sandeep Singh was also doing these drug chats with Ria. So it's party agnostic and a thorough investigation. And I'm glad that NCB and NCB director is investigating it, because there will be more skeletons tumbling out.
So let me, Anand Ranganathan, at the time when the CBI gave its verdict, the CBI was not aware of these chats that were taking place. In fact, Sushant Singh Rajput or Ria's phones also had not been taken, cloned, and the digital dump taken out. And if they did not blame the Mumbai police at that time and said their scope was limited, the Mumbai police limited itself. It could have registered an FIR, which it didn't. Who's to be blamed for that?
Precisely. You've hit the nail on the head, because, can I please disagree with my esteemed panelist who spoke before me. The Supreme Court did not say that the Mumbai police's scope was limited. No. In fact, not in so many words, the Supreme Court said that the Mumbai police had deliberately made its scope limited because it was not investigating. These are the words of the Supreme Court. And that is one of the reasons why the Supreme Court allowed the FIR to be filed by the Bihar police, because it said that the Mumbai police hasn't even filed an FIR. So obviously there is no question of parallel investigation. I'm just quoting the Supreme Court. Now the question arises, Navika, is that why did the Mumbai police limit its own scope? Number A, by not registering the FIR, and B, most importantly, by not doing all these things, investigations that CBI is doing, that you are pursuing, that every other investigative agency worth its name and that reckons to be called at par with Scotland Yard and not Junkyard should have done from day one. That is the question people should be asking.
Well, that's right. Anand Ranganathan calls the Mumbai police not Scotland Yard but Junkyard. And just on this day alone, Tuesday, the 1st of September, we've unearthed two big scoops. One, chats that show that Shouvik Chakravarti was in touch with drug dealers to procure drugs for his dad. He says, Dad ka maal khatam. Now, unless dad stands as a code name for somebody else, this is the question that Indrajit Chakravarti, father of Ria Chakravarti, has been confronted with. And number two, ladies and gentlemen, Shruti Modi, close confidant of Ria Chakravarti, her lawyer comes out and names the biggest name, Imtiaz Khatri. And Imtiaz Khatri is known to have links with politicians, Mumbai police, as well as the A-listers in Mumbai Bollywood. So where is this investigation going to take us? Quick guess, Shehzad Poonawalla, are we going to see more arrests in the time to come?
Well, for one, we need to have the custodial interrogation of the entire team that was doing a cover-up job, being the junkyard of India, not the Scotland Yard of India. And secondly, we need the custodial interrogation of all these other people, the politicians included and the post-mortem doctors also, who've tried to bury the truth.
Well,
but kudos to your journalism, Navika. But like I remind you, you're going to now be targeted because the Supari is out against your name for actually unveiling the Maha Aghadi of Bollywood drug and netas.
well, bring it on. We are ready. We are ready to face everything because it is for the truth that we work and will continue to do so. Thank you very much for joining me on the News Hour big debate tonight. Sushant case breakthrough.